best advantage ndeyekuti the driving range is unlimited. Haichargiswe, haiiswe kumagetsi, kungoramba muchidriva for the next 20 years. And the motikari zvatiri kutaura izvi yapa market dzasamurona yava number plates. From 2015 we have been working hard, testing it, homologations, CBCA certifications, ISO certifications, FCC standards, zvese taanazvo. Saka roadworthy. Even when it comes to Zimbabwe, it went through VID. Saka motikari yakubvumidzwa kufamba parodi.
Made by a Zimbabwean inventor, Songolani Chikumbuzo. Chikumbuzo, a 44-year-old man, a resident of Dziwaresekwa in Harare, dropped from school when he was in Form 2 due to financial constraints. He started his journey of making gadgets in the late 1990s, making a radio transmitter, digital navigator, turbine engine using scrap metal. And in 2009, he began his journey into green energy.
Hello and welcome to the Plug TV. It's your boy Tatenda Mangami. We don't want to waste much of your time on this episode. Why? Because we want to talk about this trending issue, or this trending invention that has been launched recently on the 10th of February 2025. We are seeing Africa launching its very first on self-powered car, and this invention is done by none other than our own Zimbabwean inventor or self-taught inventor called Maxwell Chikumbuzo.
Hear him explain it to the President, Comrade Emerson Dabuzwa Mnangagwa at State House.
Yeah, the vehicle, it uses what we call the microsonic energy device. Microsonic energy device, it is the device that I personally invented in 2009, which harness radio frequencies, converted it into energy. As you know, radio frequencies, they are measured in nanovolts, meaning to say they are less than a volt. They are just like nothing, but we find a way of harnessing it through the creation of the 70% of the components in the microsonic energy, which I've tailor-made, which I've designed. So those are the components that enable the radio frequency to be transferred into pure, useful energy. And this is the first time in the world.
Chikumbuzo is a name synonymous with innovation in Zimbabwe, and he has unveiled his recent work or his recent product, which is the EV car, the motorcycle, and a lot of products that are powered by his invention or his product, which is the green power machine.
With that technology, it violates the laws of energy in thermodynamics and also the first law of energy as well.
So they wanted to arrest him for changing physics.
Yeah, yes. Even when we tried to file a patent, they said we were violating the natural laws of physics. So it's not an industrial applicable. We decided to take the trade secret route after that. So with this car, you can also use it to power your house. It is a moving generator. When you drive from work back to your home, you can connect your power cable, then you can power your house. It gives you 15 kilowatts power to power your house. And the vehicle itself, it has got 160 kilowatts electric motor, which gives you a torque of about 320 to 380 Newton meters of torque. That means it's fast. And we are talking of horsepower of around 215 horsepower. So when we compare this car with the same cars of this model, like the Toyota Urban Cruiser, you will see that this is efficient in everything. When you talk of load, our car, it doesn't weigh much. It weighs 1,405 kgs only. When you talk of an urban cruiser, you're talking of about 1,800. So that means you can carry extra baggage in the vehicle. Top speed is 220 kilometers per hour. Yeah, which is fast. It has got two driving modes. We have got the sport mode, which will give you 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in around 2 seconds. that is very, very powerful. Then we've got what we call a normal driving mode. When you want to drive like in town, you can select that one so that it won't give you a lot of torque.
This product has been shrouded by intrigue and mystery. We are going to talk about this. But this guy has been suffering some backlash in trying to get his product patent or to get his invention patent. So I just scrolled through YouTube and other videos doing my own research about this patent and thing. We have had other inventors who have been patented before. They're showing us the advantages and the disadvantages of getting this partnership, especially when you are someone who is there to transform the world. We have got a recipe that is there to transform the world. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Hear from these guys.
Should you get a patent? I'm here to tell you the answer is no. Why shouldn't you get a patent? There's one simple reason, and it's a practical reason. You're never going to spend the money to defend it. Yes, I don't like the cost of it, and I think it's a mistake at an early endeavor to spend not only the money. Realistically, you get what you pay for, but realistically, it's going to cost in the low 5 figures, even $10,000 to get a utility patent. So not only is that a really, really precious use of resources when you're starting an endeavor, and it takes realistically a year, 2 years of time. That's not all your time, but nevertheless, it's a very long pursuit process. But the reason is you're not going to spend the money to defend it. I'm told you really need to be able to write a $50,000 check to start the process of defending a patent. So I was that person. I was that entrepreneur. I was the young person. I had an idea. I thought this idea was great. I loved it, and I immediately thought, I need to protect it. I need this to be something that no one else can do. And fun fact, I'm actually a US utility patent holder, and I'll probably never do it again. Again, I wouldn't write the check to defend it, and unfortunately, a patent isn't as clear cut. I think there's some misconceptions about it. You don't just get the perfect patent, you get what you pay for. And here to explain more about that will be Ty. But again, this idea that if I get a patent, it just solves my problems, isn't true. Somebody else can change something or tweak something to circumvent that patent, and even if they directly violate your patent, you've got to pursue them. There's no patent police. There's no oversight body that just decides that happened. And worse off, and this is the real zinger, if you actually did show up in court, spend the money, and defend it, there's actually a chance your patent could be invalidated because, again, the patent process, it's like not totally perfect.
Chikumbuzo also talks about his journey to Silicon Valley in the United States of America, where he was poisoned together with his partner, who passed on for defying the laws of physics.
We were poisoned at that time. Dr. Teddy didn't make it. He died in January 2017. I survived by the grace of God. So I was always in Zimbabwe and United States of America until HE heard about myself. Then he invited the president, yes. Then he invited me to come back and put my base in Zimbabwe. So right now I'm based in Zimbabwe. Best advantage, the driving range is unlimited. I charge square, I sweep my gates, I'm driver for the next 20 years. And the motorcar is a upper market, number plates. From 2015, we have been working hard, testing it, homologations, CBCA certifications, ISO certifications, FCC standards, Sakaya roadworthy. Even when it comes to Zimbabwe, it went through VID. Sakaya motorcar road.
You are the inventor.
Yeah, I'm the one who invented the technology.
So Maxwell Chikumbuzo decided to take his own secret route of being in the game of automotive and other things. He decided to take his own secret route, which was going to Asia and buy shells of other cars and other products. So his invention is not like Tesla or other BYD. These guys are not their competitors because he has just created something that is going to be helpful to Yeah, to us all, whether you have your own Nissan, you have your own Ford, you have your Toyota, you have your Tesla.
President Mnangagwa says he called him back home to do his work here in Zimbabwe and is happy to grace the occasion when the vehicles are launched.
Is there another vehicle in the world?
With this technology, no, this is the first vehicle in the world.
Where is it?
Here in Zimbabwe.
Yes, they all think they said about them 3 million. I said, let them eat their 3 million. Come here, we eat salsa. But he's more educated than engineers. Yeah. All this thing from the time he began doing these things, I've been supporting him
Yes.
throughout. Yeah, he was making television at my house, and they can have a television, and there's no wire. We can listen to all stations which we want on tarmac. There's this, what do you call it?
Drones.
Drone.
Yeah.
Says we'd make a drone. So he made one. This is a 2 years ago.
Yes.
He made a drone. You can make a drone from here. Just put up wires together and put something around it. You can fly to Cape Town and call it back. This is the only vehicle that exists in the world. There's no other in the world. This is the only vehicle in the world, and it is here in Zimbabwe, by this young Zimbabwean. And he's so gifted, you won't believe it. When he first came to talk to me, I thought he had didn't have all the wires in his head, but I now know that it's well connected.
To the layman, these two vehicles which were brought to State House and a motorcycle use radio frequencies that powers these vehicles. No electricity, no liquid fuel, and they are silent when traveling, clocking a speed of up to over 220 kilometers per hour, and have all the trappings of modern vehicles. The current vehicles were assembled in China using Chikumbuso's powertrain of radio frequencies. If fully produced, the vehicles could cut Zimbabwe's fuel import, and Sungulani suspects that the oil and vehicle manufacturers in the United States could have had a hand in his poisoning. Soon Zimbabwe will launch to the world what her young minds can do for the country and humanity, said the president.
So if there are people who wanted to know, is this thing patented now? Is it now on the market? It is on the market now, and it is being sold. I'll get the information for you as time goes on, because there are still developments coming, especially when it comes to Nyaya Maxwell Chikumbutso. Africa, we have just won this one. We have produced our very own first EV motor vehicle, and also our own system that powers itself. Who doesn't want that? So from us, the Plug TV, we say see you next time. Bye bye. Do not forget to subscribe and share this video, so that by next video redu munenge muchingo tuona and also getting updates right. We see you in the next video. Bye bye.